Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the MegaBloks Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Eastman and Laird Collector Series Street Showdown. That's right, we are taking a look at another of the incredible new MegaBloks sets that are based on the original Eastman and Laird Mirage Comics. This particular set includes 171 pieces and 2 minifigures. So let's check it out. As you can see, the front of the box has an excellent black and white motif that is very reminiscent of those original comic books of Raphael and Casey Jones doing battle out in front of the Second Time Around shop, which is what this particular set builds up. We've got a little window that showcases our 2 minifigures within, and if you rotate that around to the back of the box, we get a little more details and some cool little comic strips showcasing our MegaBloks minifigures. Now, upon opening this box, you'll notice that we've got about 4 bags here containing the 177 pieces, as well as a manual that will easily guide you through the process of putting this together. This is a fairly simple build. It only took me about 15 minutes or so to put the entire thing together, and once it's all done, this little beauty right here is what we end up with. This is such a fun set. Now, if you were a reader of the original Mirage Comics, you've probably got to be loving this. I know I am. How cool is it that we have toys featuring these characters and these sceneries straight out of those books? That is amazing. I never thought that was actually going to happen. Let's go and start by taking a look at our minifigures. Of course, these stand right at 2 inches tall, and I've taken a look at several of the MegaBloks TMNT minifigures in the past, including the Eastman and Laird single packs with the 4 turtles. So this set here gives us Raphael and one of my all-time favorite vigilantes, Casey Jones. So starting things off by looking at Raphael, just like the other turtles we have seen in this series, he does feature a die-cast metal shell. You can see it's got a nice little polish to it there. It does weight the figure quite a bit. They are very nicely articulated little figures and beautifully detailed to look like those original Mirage comics. Of course, the pages of those old comics were featured in black and white, so the MegaBloks sets here kind of copy that style, but they do add the red bandanas here. All 4 turtles, of course, have the red bandanas because that's how they were in those old comics. Now, I took a look at the 4 single-pack turtles, as I mentioned earlier. It does appear that this Raphael is the same sculpt as the one in those single packs. However, his colors are a lot darker here. So you can see him standing alongside that other release, and you can see the big difference. So, of course, the big selling point of this set, at least for me, was getting Casey Jones, and he looks fantastic. He's got that classic style hockey mask on. It is non-removable. It is part of the head sculpt, but it's all dirty and gritty and just very, very cool looking. And then, of course, he's got the golf club bag strapped over his shoulder. You can remove that if you want to. And he's got 3 weapons, which includes a baseball bat, a golf club, and, of course, a hockey stick, because you can't have Casey Jones without his trusty hockey stick. But the articulation is really nice on these guys. I love the way you can pose them. You can even get Casey doing some two-handed poses with his weapons, and it's just so awesome getting this version of Casey Jones in minifigure form. So the minifigures are great. Let's look at the build here. This is what you're actually going to be building in this set because the turtles do come out of the box already assembled. You also notice that, of course, we've got those sewer lid bases for the turtles, for the minifigs. That helps keeping them standing. But the building is really cool. It's basically just a facade. So we're building the outside wall over here and the front. It's got an opening door. It's got the Second Time Around sign on top, which can move if you want to. We do have a light post with the only colors on this whole set being the yellow light bulb and the red on Second Time Around written on the actual building. I love the build here, though. The blocks that are used have a very cool, like, marbleized look to them, which helps to kind of recreate the gritty black and white look of the comic pages, but also they've got these scratches printed on it, and look, there's even a little wanted poster on here. Is that Casey? I think that's Casey on there. It's hard to tell from the image. It's totally a MegaBloks, though, which I love. I think that's fantastic. We see there's a little trash can and everything on the outside, a little stoop. Just a very, very cool looking build. But it gets even more fun when we flip it to the inside. Check this out. I'm already knocking some pieces off in here. But look at, this is the inside. We do have a few little things, like there's a little lantern, and you can see there's shelves on the wall, of course, because this is a little secondhand shop, basically. We got a little beaker here, little lamp. There's a chest on the ground, and the chest is really cool looking, and you can, of course, open that up if you want to. It's actually very nice for carrying or storing some of these if you want to get them out of the way. It's pretty fun. So you got that little chest. You can put that wherever you want to. This is a fun little bonus that was in here. Look at this. It's a tiny little printing of the old Raphael one-shot mini comic. How amazing is that? Tiny little thing. It's got the cover printed on it. It's got the back cover on there. And you can even open it up, which has the great scene of the foot soldiers storming into the second time around shop with the turtles on there. Another scene that was recreated for the original movie, for those of you who might remember that. But how cool is that? Just a fun little bonus with Raphael and Casey right there on the front. Really neat. And that is not the only Easter egg in here, because look at the back walls. You can see lots of things cluttered into the background here, but what really stands out is this spot right here, where you can see the original 2 turtle designs by Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman. Look at that. How fun is that? Great little Easter egg that the MegaBloks folks threw in there. I just absolutely love it. So, overall, this is a really, really fun set. And Casey and Raphael are great minifigures to add to the collection. Hey, if you want to, you can use those single-carded turtles that we've already taken a look at. You can match them up with Casey. They actually look really great with that, and with this great little second time around facade to display in the background. So there you guys go. There is a look at the brand new MegaBloks set featuring the second time around shop, Casey Jones and Raphael. I am really loving these sets based on the original Mirage Comics. They are fantastic. So if you're a fan of the old comics or just a long-time Ninja Turtles fan, I would highly recommend checking these out. I really think you guys are going to like them. So these are hitting store shelves right now. I found my set at Toys R Us. So happy hunting, my friends. And hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button and be sure to subscribe so you never miss out on any of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reviews. Until next time, my friends.